This is Irontrader, and this is Midday Trading. Today we're going to take a look here at a couple of bank stocks, my two favorites, Goldman Sachs and JP Morgan. This video is for information purposes only, not a recommendation to buy, sell any stock, commodity, ETF. Please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. All right, here we have the old Goldman Sachs, your daily chart. Now, the key level, what we're looking for here on the upside, we'll go to that first, is right there, 341.78. See where the price channel is? Put the price channels on your charts, makes it very, very easy. Okay, so we've had some nice sideways action here, but you have to get above that key 341.78. Now, again, if you do, then we come up here to the next level right here. Okay, so then what we're looking at is 346.19. And then this is what I want to show you right here. Look at the top of this candle here. This is the gap. This is 352. And then look to the bottom of that candle there. You're looking at 353.92. Okay, so your gap, 352, 393.92. And then we do is look to the top of that candle, 357.67. We look there at 358.73. And then we come to your big retest over here, right there at 361.62. Now, again, if it goes above that, then we can follow all that right on there. But right now here, the key level is going to be this price channel sitting at 341.78. Now, let's look at the downside. So you want to look here at this 8 SMA, 338.05. Okay, so far it's holding. See how nice that thing is holding? See that? That is holding up very nicely. Now, on the downside, what you want to do, if this is lost, that 8A is lost, you want to look to the bottom of this candle right here, okay? So you're looking at 332.47. Okay, there's your gap. Look to the top of this candle right here at 328.72. There's your fill, okay? Your gap, your fill. In the center there, you've got 330.20. That's your 200 SMA here if it comes down. If not, you'll fill that gap. And then we can come over here to this 100 SMA here. Okay, you're sitting at, what are we sitting at? 327.28. And then you can come down here to 323.33 and then even 319.43. Now, there's another gap on this chart here. So you want to watch this here. If it does sell, question if. 317.93, there's your gap. And then look to the top of this candle here at 314.54. So you have a gap and there's your fill. Okay, we have another gap. There's your fill. That's all on the downside. But the key levels here is also going to be, that 8 SMA here, your 200 SMA here, your 100 SMA at 327.28, and then we have your 21 here, and then your key 50 SMA at 319.43. Now, when you look at the chart here, well, you know, your MACD is still very, very bullish. Your green is above your red. Very, very nice. You got 65 here. That could go sideways, and that could bounce right back on up here very easily here. So bottom line here, watch that key 8 SMA here on the downside. Watch these gaps and these fills, and watch those key SMAs. On the upside, watch that price channel, 341.78. If you can get above here, then we just do this retest here at the 346.19. We look to this gap here right there. Okay, very, very key. That's 352, and then look to the bottom of this candle, 353.92. There's your fill, and then above that is we come right to this candle here at 361.62. All right, let's take a look here what's going on with JP Morgan. Okay, JP Morgan here. Well, what do we have here? We have to look at this price channel also, okay? 353.88. Now, if you look at today's high, it went all the way up to, 154.44. What am I talking about? I was on Goldman. Right here at 53.88. That's going to be key. Now, you went higher today here, but again, it just, you see this? But it just couldn't hold that key price channel. That is going to be very, very critical here on the upside. Okay, so you got to get above that there. And if you can, then what we do is we just look to the left of the chart here. Okay, so then what we want to do is you come over to the top of this candle here. You're looking right there at this candle. So you're looking at 154.92. And then there is a gap right here. Okay, so you have 155.98. That's your high. There's your gap. And then you go at 156.60. There's your fill. So you have a gap, a fill, okay? And then look to the top of this candle at 157.70. And then we look to the top of this candle here at 157.80. And then we have your big retest up here at 159.38. Okay, so that is basically the key. Now, if you can close above that 153.88, then we come to this candle right here. Okay, so then you're looking at 154.92. But watch this gap right here. Okay, that 155.98, and then the bottom there at 156.60. That would be your target, and then we have the big retest up here. Okay, at 159.38. Now on the downside, the same thing as we had with the old Goldman is right here. Okay, you want to watch this key 8 SMA. Now again, if that is lost here, then we come down to 148.14. That can come all the way down here. You can follow these candles all the way down, I should say. But again, usually that's the big target. So if 151.94 is lost, your big target is going to be 148.14. And then now we have this a gap right here. So you want to look to the bottom of this candle, 146.52. Then look to the top of this candle, okay, 146.25. So it isn't much of a gap, but it's still a gap, okay? That's what you got to look. 146.52 right there, and then 146.25. So you have that gap. And then right below that here, you're looking at 145.77. And then we look here on this 50 SMA here. You're looking at 145.59. And then if it comes all the way down here, loses that, you can go to the 142.58 here. Now, again, there is another gap right here. Okay, just like we had on the Goldman. Okay, so you want to look at 141.85. That's the bottom. And then we look to the top of this here at 141.48. Okay, so very, 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 very good. 141.85. And then right to the top of here, okay, 141.48. They're small gaps, but still those are target areas if that key 200 SMA is lost. Okay, so bottom line, on the upside, watch that 153.88. You need to close above, not just intraday. And then on the downside, watch this key 8 SMA here. Now, your RSI here, well, you're obviously in the, way overbought territory here. But again, you can ride that sideways here. We just have to see exactly how that's going to shake out here. But your MACD is still very, very bullish. Your green above your red, very, very nice. Doesn't have any look like it's going to turn down like it did here. See how when that turned down, what happened to the price? Came right on down. All right, that's what I got for you today. Thanks for watching.